Hello, welcome back to another game on Arena. This is the first of two games between Terror, in this game in green as the Italians, and Vivi, Fat Dragon, really Diao, I think, is the other account, or maybe the other name, playing as the Vikings here in blue. Both players streamed their POVs, so the Chinese players were actually seeing what Vivi was doing here. Vivi is not known to be the best Arena player ever. I'm not sure what that means. Does Terror actually know some Chinese? It's possible. Fuck, man, yeah, I guess. That means something serious. I'm not going to find out. And we have Vivi here lately against Yo. We've seen a game with Slavs against Aztecs, but Yo was able to win that. If you didn't see it, feel free to watch. It was an interesting game, in my opinion. And a lot of players on Arena players on Terror's Twitch said that Vivi is really not the best Arena player at all, and from the top players, he might be the worst on Arena. Not sure about it, but let's find out how the game is going. We have Terror without a back base. That's a problem already. Main gold on the side here, and second and third gold close, but on the right hand side as well. And I think it would have been the best for Terror to like wall this off and make sure those golds are secure, which doesn't happen in this game. This gate doesn't really do a lot. The second stone is blocking the entrance here, so Terror could use the stone later on, the main stone forward for him as well, so the map really not too good. Extra gold on the right hand side, another extra gold here also on the right, and then we have Vivi with the second stone, quite forward, third gold, really far forward. Let's switch, do it like this, and with the main gold forward as well, that means not too many resources in the back. We have the second gold and main stone, those are pretty safe, and we have a lot of nothing here. Extra stone I think is not on the map, at least not that I can see, and then we have Vikings against Italians, which should be interesting, but again, according to the Arena players on Terror's Twitch, that favors the Vikings here. And I guess it's kind of true. What can you do with Italians against Vikings? In Castle Age, Siege, Monk Rush, not sure Vikings has such a strong economy. Should be able to defend here. Monk Rush might be possible actually, but it's not easy to pull off. Again, Vikings pretty strong here. And in Imperial Age, Berserks are really good. Conquerors against Berserks, I guess, is the option here. If actually Vivi is going for Berserkers, then Conquerors might not be the best unit against that. And Generous Crossbowmen, not really. Arbalist should be better. And there's also Siege Rams, and of course Onage is available for the Vikings here. And we are going to find out how Terra is going to do this, because it feels like he is the one who is, for one, of course, the lower rated player, even though their skill in Arena might not be that far apart. If it goes into late Imperial Age, I guess Vivi would profit from his Arabia game, so we just need to spam unit, keep her economy under control and so on. And then we have Terror with the Civilization Italians here, which maybe is not as good as it was before, like got nerfed a little bit as far as I remember. And we have Market Blacksmith coming up, Double Bricks Horse Killer on the way. Terror has enough resources to click up to Castle Age, which is nice for him. Costs a little bit less, of course, for Italians here. Vivi is not on the way to Castle Age yet, instead is going for Barracks and is not range here. Outrange Blacksmith up. Terror does not know about this, as far as I remember. Let's find out. I cannot switch like that, but like this. Terror doesn't see this, but he's about to find out. Yes, we had the scout fight. Now Terror is losing that scout fight, but he knows about the archer range, so he knows that Vivi is going for archers here, potentially crossbowmen, and he should be prepared for either a siege tower hop here or for forward against those two golds, because Vivi has not scouted those golds yet, but he should find out about them very soon. 4 HP on that scout. He's not moving forward, going to the left hand side first, seeing the stone, seeing what is his own gold, and can see the second stone as well. So now he knows even a tower rush might have been good here. But the archers, one villager and a scout now going around, and Vivi is about to find out about those two golds. Terror is going for TC on the main gold here, another TC on the woodline in the back. And are we going to see monastery even? Not yet. Terror is not going for monks here, trying to go for the relics. He does not have military units out, so I guess it doesn't make too much sense going for monks right now. Wheelbarrow coming up immediately after hitting Castle Age, and he's got a decent amount of farms already. Might have been a little bit early, but it's okay. Now Wori coming in again, and Bokau, I have no idea what that means. Siege tower on the way, the siege workshop is up, one villager waiting at the front, and Vivi is not going for extra TCs yet. Turnus on the bank, doesn't have the wood to do it, needs another lumber camp here maybe. Crossbowman upgrade coming in, and with one TC, that means enough food to produce villagers to go for upgrades. And of course we're going to see TCs now. Yeah, that's the second TC getting dropped here. Crossbowman inside, but Terror is actually getting his villagers into safety and knows that those crossbowmen cannot really do a lot. It's a nice defensive structure here. With 3 TCs, the Siege Workshop is up. We're going to see a Mangonel here, and Mangonels are deadly to crossbow, of course. We might see Vivi go out again through the walls here by the help of that Siege Tower, because the Mangonel is there. Monastery is up for Vivi, is going to try and go for those relics. There is two relics on the left actually, quite close to players. This one closer to Terror, one in the neutral zone, and this one should be closer to Vivi. Yeah, totally is. Scorpion and Mangonel, those crossbowmen might die fast here. Can Vivi actually get a little bit of damage on that Mangonel? Definitely not enough. Yeah, this is over, so Terror is ahead by 5 villagers now, and has decent resources already. Needed to go for 1 Mangonel and 1 Scorpion, but that's alright. He's going to take the main stone now, he's going to try and take the main stone. We can see Mangonel for Vivi here as well. Vivi has the second TC up and running on the main stone on the wood line, and not a third TC yet apparently, which is surprising to me. The monk is standing here to grab the relic. Vivi doesn't see it yet. And Vivi still has a good economy. Ah, that's the TC number 3 actually, I didn't see it. No more farms around. TC number 4 coming up on his own gold, which Terror did not see. Let's find out. The TC is not visible to Terror, and that is really not good scouting. I think Terror should have gone for that somehow. Now there's 2 Mangonels, making sure that Terror cannot take his stone without any troubles here. And Terror is probably, yes, clicking up to Imperial Age actually. He doesn't have the stone for a castle, which he probably would like to have. University, potentially also for chemistry, but you need a second building and barracks. That means early Condottiero, an outpost coming up here to make sure that it can see the Mangonels from Vivi. I still like that Stark Palisades here. Heavy Plow coming in from Fat Dragon from Vivi. Ooh, Villager, but has Loom. The wolf is going to attack. That farm is really terrible. Look at this. That was a very quick farm. I guess Vivi trying to multitask as fast as possible and trying to play as fast as possible. A few idle villagers here and there. Enough wood in the bank to actually reseed those farms, but no food to click up. And I'm really surprised about this. Instead he's going for a castle here, a few Mangonels, but he didn't spend so much food really. And crossbow and upgrade, okay, with Boatkin arrow done. Wait, let me check. No, fletching only. That castle could be dangerous because Terror will have a hard time going for stone. He could go for the second stone. He is now up to Imperial Age, and we're going to see Condottiero production starting. A house coming up, probably Terror going to stone soon. On the other side, Vivi is actually aggressive here. I didn't see it, and I think that was where the scout got trapped before. Another outpost and a Mangonel from Vivi going down, but Terror lost 1-2 here. And Vivi, I think, should realize that this is a very important part of Terror's map, which Terror is not protecting yet. Trying to go out now, I guess. A few farms coming up the front. Doesn't really have a lot of space here, and the houses are kind of blocking that free space. And the gate to be able to go for these goats. Look at this, Vivi taking 120 wood, just with Mangonel. Terror is not paying attention here. Fat Dragon, Vivi also clicking up to Imperial Age. Does he have enough stone for a castle? That would be amazing. Yes, castle coming up between those 2 goats. This is so important. But there is the bombard cannon, so Terror can actually defend against these castles and can try to take them down. We have almost Imperial Age done for Vivi, but there's a lot of Conquerors as well. Berserks as expected, 61 HP plus 1 defense stun. Ooh, and I like this against Rams pretty much, I guess. Bombard cannons behind the gate, or against the incoming Berserks, which are getting dropped in by that siege tower. It's not going to continue because there's too many Conquerors. Terror plus 4 defense already, and the plus 1 attack as well. This is looking really good, but Terror still doesn't have enough stone for castle. We'll have that soon. Yeah, he's taking that second gold now. Makes a lot of sense. And Vivi is trying to get this castle repaired. Conscription coming in. There is 1-2 bombard cannons for now. Vivi has decent resources now. Terror is low on gold here actually. That's a big problem for him. Yeah, there's a lot of villagers on the main gold, which is going down really fast, but he's able to take down the castle from Vivi on the front, and that means Terror should be able to take his main stone and maybe sell it for gold for a little bit. He should also try and build a castle here once this one is going down, and he needs to be quick here, because if Vivi can take more control over this area, Terror is in trouble. Vivi is also still taking his own third gold, which is very important, not giving that to Terror. I guess Terror doesn't even see it yet. Does Vivi know about Terror's base? Not too much. I guess you can see that there is no back base. TC now up on the wood line, but that castle is falling. It doesn't have enough stone to repair it. And Terror can finally see the TC on the left. He sends some Conquerors there. Castle coming up very far forward. This could be dangerous, but Vivi doesn't have any ranged units here. No Mangonels, no... there's actually Arbalist on the way. Bracer Ballistics, but the castle will still go up. And the bombard cannons should be alright here. Terror is going with the TC on the right hand side. Yeah, I would have preferred to see the castle here on the 2 golds. That would have been so much more important. Like this, with the castle forward, it's giving him a nice attacking potential against the TC, which went down. Could go for that gold, could try to wall this, but really, what is this helping if you can't take a second and third gold? And now Terra is going with the villagers, using a bombard cannon to get rid of that TC, and it looks like Vivi is moving back with a lot of villagers here, building a TC on the extra gold, and there is more berserks coming in with arch armor, chemistry, so a lot of almost fully upgraded arbalest, except for the defensive upgrades, they are good. Missing the +4, +3, +4, and barracks coming up from Terra, but there is berserks plus arbalest, and we know Conquerors +4 pierce armor, but that's all. Means they're going down quite fast here, pretty similar to champions. And one Manganel to be really annoying as well. Terra's on 111 villagers, I think he needs a little bit more, and he needs more villagers on that gold. A lot of idols here now. Arbalest moving in, and Vivi is going for ring archer armor as well. Those Arbalests will be fully upgraded. In the meantime, Terra's trying to go aggressive, actually able to use the bombard cannons at the front, but ooh, he lost a few here and I didn't see it. I think Terra didn't even see it himself, so I didn't see it on the stream. Sorry, I should have caught that. Didn't remember about it. Remember it, and now Vivi is trying to take control of the goals yet again. Siege Workshop coming up, the Arbalests are really annoying, and Terra needs to switch into something else. Lead skirmishers maybe, because Onitchus it's something cannot really afford, but Terra is staying on Conquerors apparently, and possibly some siege, some bombard cans if you can afford it. He isn't really able to afford anything with 110 villagers, which should be a good economy. He wasn't able to go in here, the Arbalest made sure those attacks stopped, and he needs to switch at this point in the game, 41 minutes in. He needs some elite skirmishes. Now a castle coming up from Vivi here. Terra has still 15 idle villagers in that one TC, which is terrible. But the Conquerors are able to go in, and those Arbalests might die here. Look at this, they're going down really fast. Conquerors 13 attack. So the Arbalest with only 40 HP are dying fast. Terra is able to stop that castle, 92%. Problem is he cannot go, he could almost go for his own castle here, that would be so important, but he should wall this off completely. Use stone walls, use fortified walls. It's not happening. Vivi has more military units, the Arbalest are uncountered here, corporation even coming in, and Captain's moving forward. There's the castle from Terra actually, but Vivi will try to go in again. A quick gate coming up, so Terra is walling this. There is the rams, and there is those Arbalests that are taking down all the units that Terra has here. This is terrible. And yeah, the ram is not able to take down the castle, of course, and Terra is still trying to take that down. A few houses coming up, but still, Vivi is looking quite comfortable here with a lot more army now. Terra lost a lot to those Arbalests, and this is a very bad sign for Terra here. That was a bad fight. You can't go with Conquerors against Arbalest when you don't have enough of them. You need to have the numbers. And now Siege Room coming in for Fat Dragon here for Vivi. This is looking really bad for Terra now. That switched really fast with that fight. Caprams now moving forward, a few Conquerors here, but the castle is up, Trebuchet on the way, and those goals are once again, not safe. Terra is calling the GG, doesn't have a lot of resources left, only 136 population, it doesn't have military units. Hope you enjoyed this one. We were winning this game, went back and forth, there was chances for Terra to win this, but I think he needed to secure his goals first maybe, and then try to go for something against those Arbalest. Light Cav, possible, elite skirmishers would have been decent. You're in that point in the game where you don't get so much gold in. Like this, only Conquerors doesn't really work, and Vivi knew how to counter this. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next game. GG.